What's up? Welcome to the show. Today, we are going over the fastest ways to grow muscle. Muscle is not easily built. Something that people look at and they go, I can respect that. I know that took a lot of work. Money can't buy a six-pack, I promise. It could probably buy some implants, but I think those would look goofy. So number 6, what you should rely on the least. It is creatine. I take creatine every single day. My wife takes it. It is an incredibly effective supplement. But as far as supplements go, your creatine and your like all the ashwagandha, blah, 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 they're supplemental to what you're already doing. So when it comes to building muscle quickly, while creatine is awesome, while it has incredible effects, both muscularly and cognitively, it's not gonna be it. You should never rely on supplements to say, I'm gonna take this creatine and that's what's gonna build my muscles. Supplements will never take the place of just hard work. Lifting weights, getting the reps in. This next one is gonna make some of you salty. But number 5 on the list, all body weight training. Now, are there people that look incredible and that's all they do is body weight stuff? For sure. Pretty sure Bruce Lee was one of them and the dude was jacked. So can you be jacked with body weight stuff? Calisthenics, pull-ups, push-ups? Yes, but when we're talking about building muscle, putting the resistance more than gravity, you need some kind of weight-bearing activity to get those micro tears in your muscle so that it can get bigger. Hypertrophy. You have to get the tension, you have to get the stress on your muscle. While I have you, let's talk about number 4, and that is machines-only training. The thing with machines is that you're just going through that range of motion, which is fine. I use a lot of machines on my burnout movements, but I am always going to start with compound movements. Every single workout, I'm going to start with a compound movement. So the machines, they have their place. Number 3, these are my favorite exercises, and those are compound movements. Compound movements, think big, multi-joint movements. Deadlift, squat, bench press, bent over rows, those types of big exercises that are working multiple joints, multiple muscle groups, as opposed to your accessory movements. An accessory movement is a one joint movement. For example, bicep curl, bink, one joint, one primary muscle, that's an accessory movement. So I do that as I go down my workout, but I'm always starting here. So compound movements are number 3. They're the best. Let's talk about number 2, full body, 3, maybe 4 times a week. Just something to where you're just getting in here and you're moving. Most humans don't want to step on a powerlifting platform. They don't want to step on a bodybuilding stage. So for you to just be just a better human, in shape, ready to play with your kids and your grandkids, look no further than something like full body or even a push-pull legs, moving your whole body several times a week. It is the way. Before I give you this number 1, I do need to let you know and to tell you, the bulletin across the top. Like this is a bulletin for your information. Like I'm not a doctor for sure. And so I am not promoting this number 1 thing for muscle growth. I'm not. The number 1 thing on the face of the planet that I know of to build muscle the fastest, anabolic steroids. Nothing can ever touch anabolic steroids when it comes to building muscle, and this is why. Basically, what you need to understand about it is that it turns your body into a very effective protein synthesis machine. So it turns you anabolic, which means growth. Protein synthesis is the process of your muscles rebuilding themselves. You use protein and it goes back and it repairs the injured tissue that you tried to destroy in the weight room. The repairing process is called protein synthesis. Anabolic steroids makes that process incredibly efficient. And if you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. I don't recommend it for people in their teens, in their 20s. I wouldn't even start having the conversation until you're like in your mid 30s maybe. Go get tested, blood test. I always recommend that. But yeah, just be responsible. Doesn't matter what program you're on, it's gonna take hard work. You look at a dude that's freaking yoked. I don't care what he took to get there. That dude worked hard. That dude deserves respect because he has discipline. She has discipline. That's just what it is. So instead of throwing shade, just get in there and do what you have to do. You stay natty, you stay not natty. You do this, you do that. You stand on your head and freaking eat peanut butter in the gym. If you think that's getting you bigger and stronger and you're happier and all that, hey, knock yourself out. Bottom line, just work hard and stack day after 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 day. As always, remember Jesus loves you, and so do I.